Superintendent Prince E.W. Bryant II is a phenomenal young man. And he has come alongside of me. And actually, when I came into this role, he was the very first individual. And he traveled all the way to Chicago, Illinois, and met with me. And one of the things that he said that certainly touched me, and he has demonstrated it even over the years, he said, I was then the chairman, he said, Chairman Eaddy, what is your vision? And how can I help you accomplish it? That said something to me. It said volumes about him. And we had a very extensive talk. And I shared with him my heart. And from that day to even now, he has come alongside of me and this dynamic leadership that I have been quite highly favored of the Lord to have been surrounded by. And he has come along and he has helped to advance the ministry, the mission, and the message of the General Council of Pastors and Elders. You know, persons like myself, we stand in these roles and we get all the accolades, you know. People, things go right, things advance, innovative things, whatever, creative things. Chairman Eaddy doing a phenomenal job. But the reality is, it's not Chairman Eaddy alone. I have to rely on the Prince E.W. Bryant II. It is gentlemen like himself and the many that you have already heard from tonight, but certainly often spoken to Superintendent Bryant and key leaders. And I bounce things off of them. And I sincerely solicit their input. And they give me their best. See, I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer. So I have to rely on people much sharper than I to help give leadership and direction. And Superintendent Prince E.W. Bryant is a sharp mind. He's a sharp mind. And he's Church of God in Christ. See, I come up on a fella named, you might recognize his name, Lewis Henry Ford. And he taught me, learn the spirit of what you're in. And Superintendent Prince E.W. Bryant, he understands the spirit of what he's in. He understands the Church of God in Christ. And because of that, he has shared invaluable advice to me. And I want him to know tonight publicly, before every one of you, that I owe a great debt of gratitude to you, young man. You are old enough, maybe young enough, to be my son. Yes, he is young enough to be my son. Because I'm 70 years old, so he's old enough to be my son. But I owe you a great debt of gratitude. And I want to thank you for many of the things that often you see and hear. They're coming through this young man. And I want you to know I appreciate you. He even gave us this emblem. This is a Prince E.W. Bryant vision. And I want you to know I appreciate you. And so just know that. And I'm here because of you. And gladly so. Not here under any other thing other than let's celebrate the young man. Come on, let's put our hands together.